Hello, everybody, and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here, and we're in Planet Coaster 2. Happy Friday night. If you're an East Coaster, happy almost Saturday. Kind of wild to be live on YouTube yet again. I hope you can hear me all right. I hope you can see everything okay. We're in Planet Coaster 2. How wild is that? Goodness gracious. It's been 8 years since the original came out, although I know I've only been recently replaying it. It's kind of insane to see the second iteration here. It's been wild to play it. Yeah. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's excited to see more Planet Coaster content, because we're gonna be doing a lot, especially in the second game here. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure everything's all right. I haven't streamed on YouTube in I don't know how long at this point. It's been a while. Let alone like streaming a game. This is weird to be doing, honestly. But I used to stream on Twitch a lot. If you guys did not know, it became like at least a once a week thing for a little while there. Especially during 2020 and 2021, I was on Twitch a lot on like Minecraft Disneyland server, which was always fun. But yeah, no, it's wild to be live on YouTube doing gaming stuff now, because honestly, I think this is where I should be instead of live on Twitch. So, also, excuse me, Scott. Excuse me. I'm gonna put you in a timeout. I'm kidding. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Hope everybody's ready for a lot more of these. Probably one of these once a week, I would assume. Just going forward, just since the game is brand new, and I want your guys' input on what to do in this park. Speaking of which, this is Rolling Rapids. This is a sneak peek of the video that will be coming out tomorrow morning. That's why I'm going live right now, is because I couldn't quite get that video finished up, unfortunately. But this is kind of the sequel slash sister park to Rolling Springs, our Planet Coaster 1 park that we're already building. That's specifically a dry park. It is the main park on property. This is Rolling Rapids, which is going to be specifically their water park, and it's not quite attached. Technically, the main park is through this tunnel. At least that's the idea behind it. And the bus service will take you back and forth. And then this is the main parking lot for both. I still need to do a lot of work on the parking lot, as you can see. But here's the front entrance. This is what I've spent most of my time on. I've played this game for 26 hours. Almost 27 now. Granted, most of my time was not building this. It was figuring out how the heck to play this game, because it is so different control-wise and control scheme-wise than the original Planet Coaster, which I've spent 500 hours in that game this past year. So I got really used to that control layout and the UI. And so I spent some time trying to learn the mechanics of the game. There's some really awkward things that I don't even think this works properly. Yeah, this is like eternally glitched out, I think. We'll talk about that more in the video tomorrow. But yeah, just tried to test everything I could. You can make preset pieces ridiculously tiny now, and the slides unfortunately don't really make much sense physics-wise. There's a lot of stuff that hopefully Frontier is going to get around to changing pretty soon with this game. This is one of my favorite things, though. You can attach any scenery piece to a flat ride or a coaster. Unfortunately, not dark rides right now. But look at how goofy this is. It's got a spinning tree. Like, what? Huh? It's great. Honestly, I'm leaving it paused just because I'm gonna get so many notifications and they're so annoying. But yeah, I figured why not start going live on YouTube, get as many people in here as I can, and potentially be able to design this park with your help. And speaking of which, I'm going to have kind of a walk of fame out on the front side of this park for anybody and everybody that helps come up with new ideas in the chat about how to go forward with this park. So let's go ahead and give you a quick little walk about from the main entrance, the parking entrance, I should say. So this is where we'll start. You'll see more of this in the video tomorrow, of course. But thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This is our toll booth entry. Very simplistic. Just has the main sign for both parks. And then, you know, your simple window, a clipboard, because that's about as close as we can get to a custom sign right now, unfortunately. And then you head into the parking lot. And we'll just walk to the side here where the sidewalk actually is. As you can see, all those power icons are just taking over the screen. Goodness. Yeah, there's so many like little things about this game, unfortunately. It does really feel unfinished, which is just a bummer. But I know in 6 months this game is going to be like one of the best games of all time, which is great. It's just unfortunate that this is officially the release and not the early access version. What are the power icons for? They are for rides that don't officially have power. So power management is a thing. Water management and water cleanliness is a thing you have to look out for in the management of this game now, which is really cool, honestly. It's just like, do they have to glitch through all the scenery? Because I just want to show off what I built, but I have to build a bunch of generators over there and distributors for power in order to get those icons to go away, which I will in a second. But this is the restrooms outside the park, super simplistic. There is an info or guest services building right here. Right next to that is tickets for both parks, because you can buy, you know, Rolling Springs tickets here and then hop on the bus and ride the bus, past that mountain and check out the main park that way, because the main parking lot there is just way too tiny to support how many guests would actually be there. So that's kind of why I have this idea of this being the main parking lot and the bus, kind of like a Universal type of thing, where you take their buses over to Volcano Bay, except this is kind of the flip side of things. Here's the front entrance, very inspired by SeaWorld Orlando. Might as well actually let it play a little bit so you can see some of the fountain features that I added. Super simplistic, but we're going for realism and Cedar Fair-esque, so it's gonna be pretty simplistic and kind of plain for a lot of the themed elements, outside of maybe a handful of cool looking things here and there. Yeah, unfortunately on Steam, I believe the overall assessment is that it's mixed. It's called mixed. And I would agree with that. I think the game has so much potential. I really have enjoyed my 26 hours so far. However, I've been really, really annoyed with certain things, especially with UI, and yeah, it feels like it's not finished and it's made for console, and that's really bumming me out. Again, this game has tons of potential, like legitimately could be one of the best games of all time in my opinion, probably by the end of its service life, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff they need to iron out, really. Here's Rolling Gifts. This is kind of the main gift shop for the exit of both parks, because once you get dropped off at the bus here, I mean, you'll have one final attempt to buy some stuff. We might as well walk closer to the buses. I'm really just going through the entire video tomorrow, so thanks for tuning in. You don't need to watch the video tomorrow. But yeah, hopping up this walkway here, this actually leads to where I'm going to build a resort. So we're going to have a small hotel, and that is going to have an exterior pool as well. So that'll be really cool. Actually, I might even make it an interior pool, because it is Colorado we're talking about. And if you're visiting during the fall, it's pretty dang cold. So actually, speaking of Colorado, I have some friends there. I believe they just had their first snow of the year today, actually. So yeah, if anything, it should be an indoor water area, or yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we do with that. We've got a ways till we get to that. But yeah, just figured I'd mention it. That's what this bridge is. It's still unfinished. I have my first set of slides here on the left. This was actually not supposed to be like this. It was only supposed to be 6 of the mat slides because it's racing mat slides. However, once you build out the individual platform pieces, you can see each one is made up of a single support. So that black support piece is one platform piece. You can't individually delete those. It's either you delete the whole thing or leave them. And unfortunately, that led to me after building 6 of these slides to go, you know what, I'm not going to rebuild this whole thing all over again. Let's just make it a 12 slide mat racer, which is absurd. I understand that. But, you know, we'll see where we go with it. Here's the main entrance, though. Some nice details on the right side. Added a security entrance on the right as well. This is very temporary, or was meant to be temporary, but ended up being a permanent thing. This is what most parks, at least in the Cedar Fair Six Flags chain, kind of ended up dealing with in the 2010s, even earlier 2000s when they started putting these things in. But yeah, just the single metal detector. We can walk in officially. This is Rolling Rapids. Welcome. Very, very much inspired by Not Soak City. Even with the surfboarding statue here. Locker rental off to the left-hand side with some changing rooms on the left-hand side as well. And then our main eatery. This is Surf's Food and Stuff. Pretty much you got burgers and slushies and all sorts of other things in here. Very basic. Not really going to deal with the interiors in this building, at least, just because currently there's no glass pieces in the game, so this is the closest we can get. This is actually a water piece, but you can't really see through it, so I'm not really worried about doing the interiors right now. But yeah, that's just your main food area, and then off to the right here is your main front of the park restroom. It's all looking really nice. I mean, this game is incredibly beautiful, if you ask me. I really, really think it looks amazing. I have a really bad graphics card. I'm not going to lie. I have a 1080 from, I don't even know, like, probably when the original came out. And it's not even got half the RAM that it should. But I'm still able to run this game. I think it's at, like, 50-something frames. And on medium settings. So unfortunately no ray tracing in my videos, but it's got better frames than the first game already, which is just horrific if you ask me, honestly. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Are you excited to see some Planet Coaster 2? It's been really fun getting to know the game, although frustrating, unfortunately. I'll talk more about that in tomorrow's stream, but I just want to figure out what to do. I'm kind of lost on what to do with the layout currently. I would love your guys' help on ideas. I want to build a slide complex here. I don't know what type of slide to build. And I would love for some feedback on that. I think we're going to keep the racing slides here for right now. I might, like, move them a tiny bit just to line up with the pathing, or I'm not really sure yet. I think it just depends. I mean, heck, I might even put it right here behind this building. That might not be a bad idea. Lazy River at the entrance plaza, we can definitely do that. I love the idea of doing a Lazy River. My checklist, I think, for the original rides at the park, because I am going on a timeline basis, which will be interesting. But a Lazy River was built when the park was built. That racing mat slide was built when the park was built. A triple body slide, so like one complex with 3 different body slides. And I think I said 1 double tube slide for that. However, I'm not going to build one of those right now because of how wonky they are. I mean, you know what? I might as well just show you the POV of this thing. If you are sensitive to any lights or flashing lights, I would say look away for the next 10 seconds because it's going to get gnarly. My question is, how did they go, yeah, that's released already? Like, what in the world is that? It's something else, to be honest. So yeah, that's why I think I'm gonna avoid a double tube as of now. Once they fix it, that might change. But yeah, I mean, even just watching this off ride, it's rough. Yeah, it's not exactly good. And then also, like, I made this. This is a 150-foot tall tower right here. This is 40 feet tall. You pull -1 Gs right here, meaning you should technically be flying. However, if we can test this thing. Sticks to it. Perfectly sticks to it. It's just, it's wild to me. But yeah, hopefully that will be fixed sooner rather than later. I know Frontier has kind of hinted at it. They do have a picture up now on their website talking about how they're going to be changing it in the future, or at least showing that there was a guest flying off the side of a flume, which is super promising. But it has been 20 years officially since Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and I know Soaked came out about a year after that. But that expansion did have real physics with the water slides, and I mean, that expansion is 19 years old now. It was also made by Frontier, too. But yeah, it's just like, whoa, holy cow. If only we could have it for the release of this game. But yeah, let's start figuring out a lazy river. I'm not entirely sure where I want to start it. So if you guys have any ideas with the layout, yeah, I'm not sure how I want to go about it. Actually, right now, I think I'm going to see if I can maybe move the... Oh my... Okay, let me see what I can do. There are so many UI things that annoy the absolute heck out of me. Okay. Alright, let's... Yep. Let's turn that off in a separate menu. Click 4 times to get out of it. Now, theoretically... Oh my gosh. That's the only way to not have snap. That's frustrating. Oh man, that is real frustrating. Okay. So I'm actually thinking maybe putting the mat slide here, possibly? What do you guys think? Maybe I can have the entrance on this side too, so it doesn't have to go into the backstage area for the park right now. Do we leave it where it was or move it over? What do you think? I'm not really sure. And yeah, if you were curious, Rolling Rapids was the name voted upon by you guys. Thank you guys so much for participating in the polls that I've been putting up for these parks. I really do appreciate it. There's going to be more in the future, too. We got to design the rest of Wendigo, our Giga Coaster, in Rolling Springs. And then, of course, we got to do a lot more in this park because we just started. It's wild, honestly. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where to put that as of now. I will say I think I like it in the skyline right here for this view. This view not so much though, with it just being like a open back right there. Not really sure. All right. Anyway, let's just move on to the lazy river. Not sure where you guys would like it to go. But let's go ahead and turn the water jets on both sides. Jets rotation? What? Oh, weird. Okay. I don't even know what that does exactly, but... Hello, hello. We're building the lazy river. So that's just kind of how it is. It's pretty simplistic. And I think we should see the water flow a little bit, right? Not really. I see no X2 going in. Swimming pool. Can I turn the notifications off? Is it possible to just turn them off entirely? Oh, I can mute different categories? Perfect. I will mute them all. Thank you, Frontier. I appreciate that. Okay, there you go. The jets are working in the shade there. Can't really see them too well here, but that's all right. Okay, cool. It's good to know that works. I just don't know the layout we should go with. I think it'd be really cool to have a handful of bridges going over the lazy river. Like that would be really awesome. Oh gosh. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas on how the layout should look, let me know in the chat. I would much appreciate it. Currently, this is just kind of the main pathway that I have thought up, but I don't really think it's going to turn out that way. I mean, we'll see. I do still want a... Nope, that's the wrong one. I would like a slide complex here. That would be cool to make. So if you guys have any ideas on that. But yeah, let's see. How wide is that? That's wide enough, right? Like, not crazy for thinking that's not. 1996 is the opening day, or the opening year for this park. A plain round circle. You know, you're totally right. I will say, not Soak City, thankfully, is not just a circle per se. It's a stylized circle. And that opened up in 2000, so. Oh, yeah. I mean, I first got introduced to the genre back in 2002, I want to say. Whenever the Roller Coaster Tycoon / like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 bundle came out on the original Xbox, that was my introduction to these games, and I loved them. Absolutely adored them. And here we are. I mean, it's been 20 years since Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, you know, so it's wild. It's been 8 years since the first Planet Coaster. I still can't believe that. Kidney bean shaped. You got it. Just like this pool. If only I could set it that way. Make it bigger, though. Sim theme park. I don't think I've ever played that, actually. Surprisingly. Played just about every other theme park game outside of Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Let's do Sandstone Edge. Why not? Got jets on. What depth? Let's do wading. Because I mean, with lazy rivers, you want it to be. You want to be able to stand up, so that makes sense to me. Actually, you know, something I'm thinking about right now. We should probably lower the lazy river, if anything. So let me go ahead and build out some staff pathing here. Oh, why does that have the railing? I don't want railing on. So much of this game is so cool. But goodness, it's complicated to get through this. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's doing well. It's nice to see a bunch of new faces. And some familiar ones as well. Yeah, it's pretty wild. We're playing Planet Coaster 2. So let's see, because I want this to be... Oh, how do I want to... I'm going to figure something out real quick. If I just... Nope, nope. Okay, so I do that. Can I move it? No. What if I close it? Can I move it then? No. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that then. Good to know. So I'll have to build it in the place that I'm hoping to. So let me go ahead and let's... dig that out. Okay. I'm gonna be like, are we good with this shape? Oh, it's something. It's pretty big too, but I don't want it to be a small lazy river, so. You know what? I'm thinking, looking at just this, lazy river goes around, there's some, oh, we could do that too. That's a great idea. Ooh, okay, so I was thinking have the lazy river, then bridges over it into this small space in the middle with a splash pad / like kids like water fortress thing, whatever you want to call those things, and then maybe one or two slide complexes that dump into like a side pool of the lazy river, if that makes sense. I don't know. We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna jump in and get going. Oh yeah, that is pretty wide. That's all right. So let's go ahead and oh no. Honestly, it's probably a little too sharp for a lazy river. Okay. I probably should have looked at the height before. Yeah, that's pretty low. Although I should test out if I can just... Oh, I can't... Oh, whoa. Oh, that's cool. That's a happy little accident. Huh. That gives me ideas. But it... Oh, wait. Oh. Really? Is it not low enough? It probably isn't low enough still. Oh, whoa. Okay, where am I? Okay, so that cut out. Oh. The heck, man? Alright, we'll see what I can do. Apparently it needs to be even tall. Well, let me, let's see. Let's go up one. Oh, no. Stop trying to connect. Oh. Okay. No, stop. So is that high enough? It is. So it just needs to be the extra little bit. Although, whoa, what? That's not what that looked like. Okay. What? I'm so confused right now. Did I do 2 on that? I might have done 2. Let's find out. Yeah, even though the pathing system is really, really good, it is still confusing as all could be. Just go. Okay. All right. There. Does that work? Yes. Okay, so I just have to be a tiny bit higher. Okay. Good to know. All right, so I will actually leave the, oh, wait. Oops. All right, let's redo that then. Oops. And that had water jets on, right? Yes, sir. Okay, cool. Sweet. And yeah, I will fade different parts of this into the ground. However, where the paths are going to go over, I will not, just to make it easier for bridges to be made, which I think that'll be really cool. Although, yeah, on the interior here, this is like, I feel like that should be lowered for sure. But we have a lazy river. It's here. Let me actually see what the other pool edges look like. Okay, there's wood. Terracotta. I did sandstone. It's the white tile, gray tile. I think sandstone is my favorite. What about... Oh, interesting. Ooh, I don't know what color to do. Probably just stick with the like classic small tile for right now. However, the pathing on the exterior does end up making it really, really wide overall. So I might want to change some stuff with that. I think first and foremost, we can move some of these trees. Just get them out of the way. The soundtrack for this game, like every Frontier game, is just so good. Alright, let's see. Is the oh, those are just birds. I see. It's so weird to see them back in this game. It is so weird. I mean, yeah, I'm happy to see them, don't get me wrong, but it's still like, whoa. It's been a while. Alright, let's go ahead and figure out some more pathing then. I would like to... Okay, is that the only way I can match it up? Probably, yeah. Yep, there we go. Okie doke. Maybe from here we have a bridge, I think. And then we can make the entrance for this backstage specifically on this side. And then this can kind of follow and maybe lower into it. Oh, we're cooking now. All right, let's see what I can do. Because, yeah, it wants to connect from there, which that's pretty dang steep. No, I don't want to connect. Okay. Can we... Oh, it wants to connect there? Yeah, I'm super excited to see the reworked pathing, but my goodness, it is just as fidgety. Can I have it snap, please? Oh, I have angle snap off. That's why. Okay, there we go. Yippee. Oh, that didn't hit the ground. Let's just make sure it connects to the ground there for now, for right now at least. Is that the same angle? Yeah, it is. Weird. Honestly, it's a pretty wide bridge, but I'm gonna use this, I think, as the main pathway, if you will, into this inner area here, where we'll have a couple slide complexes and a big play area. Actually, I think I'm gonna make it a little smaller, I think. It's pretty massive, so let's maybe go there. Yeah, it should be better, I think. Oh, okay, cool. It's good to know that this is officially high enough where it's not going to take out the lazy river also, so that's good. And then from here, make it a little bit... Well, actually, let me go ahead and stamp this out real quick. Let's do that. Wow. Okay. That looks great. What the heck? Okay, I'll be completely honest. I guess I haven't played enough with the pathing system, but that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Wow, couldn't say that with Planet Coaster 1, that's for sure. Jeez. Yeah, wow. Oh no. Is that... Oh no. I can see into the abyss below the world. Wait, was that about to let me... No, that's just... Okay, it's freaking me out. Now, I will say I was hoping to do maybe a little bit of an entryway in terms of, like, around the... You know how there's, like, usually, like, a little area where you can kind of just barely start to walk in, like an entry and exit area? I love that path so much, but I do want to build a little entry area for the lazy river in that spot just about. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Because, I mean, we've gotten this far already, and I've only been streaming for how long? I don't even know. about 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. It's really looking cool though. Obviously a lot more that I gotta do here, but the potential is there. Actually, I'm gonna go crazy in a second. I'm gonna make this side level and make like a really interesting terrain kind of change when it comes to the pathing. I'll do kind of a similar thing with the pathing on this side as to this side, but it'll come down on this half. I will be completely honest, in my Planet Coaster 1 park, I don't really touch the terrain tools much because they just don't really work very well. This stuff works. And big props. Because, yeah, what if I did that? Ooh. Okay. Okay. It's there. I can do that. That's so exciting to me that I took the pathing tools for granted. I was already really excited about them, but man, that's amazing. I'm so happy I can do that. My question is, when I go to demolish, right, will this just take out the... It does. Okay, cool. You'd think. I have 27 hours in this game. I'd know these things. Oh, man. That's good to know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I was just trying to turn... Oh. Even if I'm turning the camera, it still counts as a click. Good to know. Yeah, this game is still very much wonky. Let's see. What can I do? I'm curious if I could put a fence here on this side of the pathing. I don't think I can. Yeah, no, it just puts it on the outside. I was hoping to maybe have it on the inside. However, I think probably in the game mechanics it's made so if there's pathing next to the pool, they can just dive in from wherever. But that's not what I want to happen. I want to be able to control that. So let me go ahead and just make a quick little pool. Let's do shallow. Oh, that's weird. Oh no. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. Something like that, maybe? Ooh, that's still really wonky. Goodness. My hope, though, is that you walk down here, don't jump in, you come around the corner here, and then walk into the lazy river, right? Like, but to probably promote that, unfortunately, what I'm gonna have to do is probably take that out there, and then go there. But I don't like the way that looks because it feels like the curve is inconsistent. So let's do that. There we go. Cool. However, now the pool, oh my goodness, the pools need some help. Let's see what I can do. So let's go ahead and just move that. Okay. Is that a pathing issue, maybe? Oh, weird. Okay, okay. All right. Is there a rounding tool here too? Yes. No, that's pathing. Well. Ooh. Okay. Cool. 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 Can I round this too? No. What about this? Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool. And then let me just go ahead and. Make this part waiting, possibly. It's still making me snap to things. I don't want to snap to things. Too steep. Nope. What the heck's going on here? Yeah, unfortunately, there we go. What about here? I'm gonna fix this. What, like, what's happening here? Yeah, unfortunately, this... What? What? This is messy, to say the least. Are you serious? Oh. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, and then maybe I can just do the rounding. Yeah, there we go. Heck yeah. Even round that a little bit. Sweet. Wow. Awesome. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and delete some of these jets. We don't need the jets just floating there. We have the beginnings of a lazy river. This is awesome, actually. Oh, please, Dylan. Get out of here. Does the node tool work underwater? I'm confused by what you mean by node. If you're asking about, like the same thing I was doing to the paths with like the editing individual nodes, I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. It should, theoretically. But I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to be able to display that properly. Also, which way are the jets facing? Cool. Okay, we did it the right way. Sweet. Yeah, I like that as an entry point. That's cool. But now we got to delete some paths. Oh, no. Because I want to make sure people aren't walking along this side and just jumping in, you know? Because that's not what a lazy river is all about. However, on the interior, I might, well, no, let's keep that one, actually. On the interior, I might leave some just for lifeguards to be able to sit. Speaking of which, actually, I should probably add some in, huh? Pool safety rating. I need new lifeguard chairs. Cool. Alright, let me figure that out. Pool extras. I just have a post. An empty post. Cool. Oh, that already assigned. Oh, it just automatically puts them in regardless. Huh. Weird. Okay. Actually, Koi, I'm gonna check that out right now. Give me a second. Let me just go ahead and save the park a couple times, just in case. And then, let me check it out. Let's see. Let me switch over real quick. You should still be able to hear me when I do this. Cool. Gonna go to the Frontier Workshop real quick. Because this should work, theoretically. Hopefully you can still hear me and whatnot. Let's browse. Search. I found it. Holy. Whoa. Alright, I just subscribed to it. I am hyped. Wow, that looks incredible. Let me go ahead and put it in. Wow. Well done, Koi. This is the stuff that I would like to eventually be able to make. Like this is perfect for a Volcano Bay type of thing. I mean, unfortunately, I'm not going Uber themed on everything with this first park. However, my next water park, I'm hoping to go all out. But yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and take a test ride. Oh, oops. Started about halfway through on this one, I think. Night lighting? You got it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, these are genuinely so cool. Well done. Yeah, I've still got a long way to go when it comes to water slide building. All right, let's check it out at night. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's cool. Well done. That's really, really cool looking. Unfortunately, I don't have ray tracing with my graphics card. It's not exactly powerful enough. But, yeah, it looks really, really good nonetheless. I kind of figured when I saw the names, I was like, aren't those the names of some of the slides at Volcano Bay? But, I mean, I think that just shows how well you did when it comes to theming it up and the color schemes and everything. It looks really, really good. Yeah, well done. I'm going to have to keep that one. Be wary. This is going to be real bright in just a moment. It's like a flashbang every time. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and keep it on 1 o'clock right now. And then maybe I will potentially use that in the future. We'll have to wait and see. Regardless, it'll still be in my actually, that's the first time I've used the Frontier Workshop. Believe it or not. But it'll be in my back pocket. It'll be possibly used eventually. Let me see what I can do about the railings. Let's go ahead and take those off. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll have to check out some of your other blueprints. Yeah, I mean, again, I literally haven't even checked out the Frontier Workshop, so that was like, trying to navigate that was a little weird at first, but found it right away, and it's really, really cool. Yeah, I don't know what to do here quite yet. Oh man, the opportunities are endless. My biggest issue with these games, it's always that I will be building something and then I'll be like, what next? And then I sit there for days and then I'm like, oh, I know. I'll do 30 things at once and then be done. And I'll run into the same problem of, well, what next? And then something will catch my inspiration and I'll go crazy. But it's kind of how I was feeling earlier. I'm like, oh, and then we could do this and then this. And now I'm like, but which one next? I don't even know where to go. If anything, though, actually, see, it's happening right now. I think we need, oh, what the? Let's flatten it to there. There we go. What's my favorite Cedar Fair Six Flags parks? Unfortunately, I'm pretty biased to my home parks. I love Knott's. I love Magic Mountain. Those I would say are just at the top of my list sentimentally, right? But if I had to pick a handful of those parks that aren't in my backyard, Kings Island for Cedar Fair, absolutely. And then probably Six Flags Fiesta Texas when it comes to Six Flags parks. Both of those parks are incredible. Unfortunately, it's been about 2, almost 3 years since I've been to both of them. So hopefully I can get back around to them. But yeah, I would say those are my favorite. Ooh, New England. I want to go to New England so bad. I want to ride Superman. That's like one of my bucket list coasters. Because I rode Millennium Force and absolutely adored Millennium Force. So I was like, what's the next ride that's closest to that? Oh, Superman? Give me a second. What is happening right now? Oh, Silverwood. I miss Silverwood. Silverwood's so fun. Unfortunately, your guys' season is just about over, right? Because it's time for snow. But yeah, I really miss that park. It's been 3 years since I've been there, too. What type of... Okay. Stuff's freaking me out right now. See, okay, so that's a blue path. So certain ones you can paint, but certain ones you can't. Got it. Let's go ahead and do some asphalt. We'll do a pale gray. I'm curious how this is... Actually, you know what? No. Let's do like a honeydew. And then we'll do some drawing from here. Hmm. No, I don't want to do that game. I would like to just fill in the space that currently exists. Yeah, it's annoying. For this game, I definitely recommend starting small. Yeah. Well, for me, I don't know if you've seen my other park in roller coaster, in Planet Coaster 1. Me starting small was a park that needs like 15,000 people to look like anyone's there. Yeah. So this is my idea of starting small. At biggest, the park will only fill out realistically where you see that like the red leaf texture ground. Pretty much that entire space. Like the lazy river in my mind is the back of the park already. Saturday's the last day. Gotcha. Well, hopefully I'll be back in the next year or two, maybe. It'd be nice to go back up. A 90s beige water slide? Of course. I mean, that's literally why these slides, I mean, they're supposed to be rainbow colored, right? But they're faded because they've been around since the 90s and they got sun damaged. But yeah, I could totally do that. Let me just smooth this out real quick. That's why you're focused on blueprints for now. Yeah, that makes sense. I better name every single slide after a Rush song? No, not this time. It's not happening again. What? Ugh. There we go. Oh, no. Come on. There we go. Please. Oh, my. What are you... Why? What is it? Oh, and it just deleted the whole thing. Oh, man. What kind of music do I like? I mean... Lately, it's been a lot of progressive rock, honestly. I like rock of most genres. That's kind of my go-to. But I'll listen to just about anything. Just rock predominantly. What is happening? You know, I wish this draw tool was literally just like you draw lines instead of whatever this is supposed to be. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, cool. I understand I probably could have used the edit tool there, but honestly, the edit tool feels like it gives me just as many What are you doing? Why? Oh, man. This is rough. I'm clicking. Nope, it doesn't care. Okay, but that one worked. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Nope. That's not what I'm doing. Oh, can I get it to work? Jeez. Oh, man. You're so right. It was the perfect spot for a planter, huh? And I totally just deleted it. It's alright. In my mind right now, I'm currently just kind of trying to make a little area for... Whoa! For... Why is it doing that? For some seats. To, like, sunbathe or whatnot, you know? The pathing almost works, yeah. Almost. Nope, that's not what I did. Nope, that's not... Okay. Goodness gracious. Nope. Actually, you know what? This is the perfect chance to do that. Wow, that does not work. Oh, maybe? There we go. Kind of. Okay. Cool. Yeah, my idea for this was just like a little shack on the side here that has some of those rafts that you'd use in the lazy river, and then a bunch of seating on this side of things. Speaking of which, I want to connect that up, and it's going to be rough. Nope, I want terrain. The terrain and scenery brush tools being right next to each other has made me misclick on the scenery brush tool so many times. It's more my fault than anything, but it's still like... I wish they were a little farther apart so I didn't get them confused. Ooh. That's not what I wanted to do. I love Planet Coaster 2. Did I say that? Because I mean it. It would be cool to do design for actual theme parks. I mean, that would be amazing. However, I have absolutely no engineering background, and when it comes to theme park design, usually it's from an engineering background. So unless I decided to change career paths entirely, and learn a bunch of things I don't particularly know about, that could work. Try the classic tool there. You think so? Oh, what the heck? Why does it do that? What? What? What is that? Just do line builder. No, I don't want it to connect there. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Stop it. Oh, come on, please. No. Oh, man. Nope, that's not... Okay, let's try here. Okay, okay. Oh, nope. No. Yeah, you're so right. It's merge should be off for sure. Yeah, there we go. And it's still merged. What? I don't get it. I'm so happy to have a new pathing system. I really am. Oh, man. You know what? Let me just see what I can do. Oh, really? Theater design, huh? Interesting. I guess I misunderstood. I was thinking more of, I guess less the creative side of things. And interesting. Okay. I mean, it would be cool. It would be really cool to get into that. But I mean, again, still not in the right area of expertise for me necessarily, but oh my goodness, what in the world? All right, you know what? I'm just gonna make it I'm gonna make a planter. It's fine. I'm just gonna make it a planter. Yeah, there we go. Smooth it out. No, that's the scenery brush. That's not what I want. Make a tree dance. Are you ready? You ready? Dancing tree. Look at it go. Well, I appreciate you letting me know about it, actually. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested. I'll have to look more into it then. I don't think my blueprints would fit in this park. Mine are more modern. Well, here's the thing. So this being like a living, breathing park, right? Um, there are new additions, right? Obviously, near the front of the park, it's going to be more classic looking, more 1996 to say the least, right? But on the further ends, potentially, and even little pockets of the older areas, there's going to be new stuff, new slides, new restaurants, new everything, right? So they actually might. They totally could. Let's put some scenery in here to fill out the space because I think it looks bad. Let's see. This is my favorite thing right there. Ooh. Being able to resize stuff is just such a game changer. It's so nice. And then we'll get maybe a small... Nope, not going to find it there. This is just... Well... I don't know if a foxglove would make sense here necessarily, but it looks nice. Just make it a little smaller. And then we'll take more of the tropical rocks. Oh, that's massive. Let's see. There we go. Just kind of covering up this curb the most I can right now, realistically, is what's going on. If you could not tell. While also keeping this fence kind of intact. Close the park without a formal announcement. It's the industry standard now. Oof. That is wild, my dude. Cool. And then, actually, let me look through some of these facilities. Because there's a bunch of different shops. Oh, I have to go to create custom first. Man, the UI in this game. Let's see. Because Splash Emporium is what I should be looking at, right? I think. Let's just... What is in here? A water noodle, a pool inflatable, air mattress. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Either bargain or... Well, can I individually... Oh, I have to individually... Man, that's unfortunate. I wish I could just click on or off on each item. Okay. That is exactly what I want. Ooh, and it's got sunscreen too. It's good to know. Although this is the opposite way it should be facing. So what I think I'm going to do here is make just a tiny stand. Maybe? No, I'll make a full-size shop. That's fine. Yeah, I've spent so much time on the workshop in, at least on Steam for Planet Coaster 1. Like, it's kind of embarrassing, actually, how much time I've spent on it. Man, I don't like how close it is. So yeah, I guess I'll have to do the same when it comes to this game. Did that move the terrain? A little bit. That's fine. So then let's go ahead. Just connect the paths there. Whoa! Goodness gracious. Yeah, let's make that tiny. There we go. And then we can just round that off. Maybe? No. It doesn't want to round it off. Nope. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Why is that so hard to find now? Jeez. Alright, let's edit the building. Let's do some building. Actually, how far into the stream are we? Oh goodness, an hour, 20 minutes? Well, thanks everybody for staying put and hopefully enjoying this. And I appreciate everybody's feedback. I've already got a couple names I think I want to put in the front of the park towards the end. You know what? I haven't really messed around with specifically the like tiki-ified resort theme, so we're just gonna go crazy with that. Why not? Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Actually, what I want to do is... I hate that I have to close every tab over and over again just to get to some other place. Alright, nope, that's not the one I want. There we go. Let's just give it some more breathing room. Okay. Then I have to open scenery back up. It's rough. What type of roof we looking for here? Yeah, 'cause how big is that? That's pretty massive. Yeah, circular roof's not going to cut it, unfortunately. Corners could work. Although it's going to end up like a box. Actually, you know what? I just remembered in this game there is a truck. Wait, did I put that the wrong way around? But there's like a whoa, where is everything? Let's see. Yeah, here you go. Oh, that's like a food truck, though. Hmm. Can I select this as a building? Yes, I can. Cool. Wait, what? So if I open scenery first, does that select building? Return to browser. Wow. Okay, so that doesn't even work. Jeez, man. I just want to build. Please. Alright, you know what? We're going to finish off by just doing a very simple rack or two of the inflatables. And, well, if I can find them, that is. Goodness gracious. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Ta-da. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a trailer, too. I just... Considering we've been streaming for just about 90 minutes, it's about time for me. Which again, I appreciate you all so much for tuning in, checking out the stream. It's been wild to be streaming here yet again. It's been ages, feels like. But expect more, especially Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster 2 streams in the future. I'm really excited about that. I will say right now I got to do one of these. That's not what I want. I hate that paths can be selected like that so much. I wish I could turn it off. Okay. And then confirm selection. Group scenery. Yippee. Sweet. It's a start. It's not much, but it is a start. And I appreciate you all so much for sticking with it, tuning in. I'm going to be making a walk of fame, or a walk of appreciation, if you will, outside the front entrance after the stream is over. So anybody that wants to be on it, give some cool suggestions, make something for the park, whatever it may be. It'd be really cool to have as many names as possible outside of the front. Just trying to show as much appreciation as I can for you guys helping me out with this. But yeah, with all that said, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you're excited for a bunch of Rolling Rapids content in the future with Planet Coaster 2, and eventually down the line, much more Planet Coaster content from Rolling Springs, and other parks we'll move on to after both of those projects are done. But with all that said, I want to say thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, it really does mean the world. But until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.